What is going on to the AMC stock group? In this video, we are going to be talking about the insane call options and put options, basically the option activities that has been recently detected for AMC stock, and you guys will not believe how insane all of this is, guys, because at the same time that a lot of bullish options start flowing into AMC stock, that is the same time that AMC decides to go completely parabolic in terms of the price action and go up in share price. And I'm also going to be talking about some price targets for AMC stock in the near term. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I do not like talking about these price targets, especially not these near term price targets when it relies on a day to day basis. Because what ends up happening is I don't want to say that AMC stock is going to go to 40, 50, 60, $70 a share in the near term because you guys already know that my price target on this stock is much higher. And if you guys ask anyone what their price target is, their price target is much higher on AMC stock. And the people that you ask are the people that will have their AMC shares all the way at $5 a share, $3 a share, $10 a share. Because I remember I was talking about entering AMC stock and I was talking about all these cup and handle formations and all these technical analysis back when the stock was around $10 a share, $3 and $5 and $15 a share. When it was from the beginning, this was not about the share price. This was always about the movement, and I've yet to sell any of my shares, but that is besides the point. Let's go ahead and talk about these unfortunately near-term price targets, even though the long-term horizon, our price targets are much higher. But anyways, let's go ahead and first start off with AMC and the IWM option contracts. The IWM and AMC, both of them are now important, and the reason why I'm talking a lot about the IWM now is because IWM controls small cap, and because AMC stock is not a large cap stock yet, AMC stock follows the IWM. The IWM does not follow AMC stock, even though both of them have a parallel in the price action that they go to. What I mean by that is you guys cannot blame AMC stock for being down on the day or being up on the day, because in my opinion, I think that is more because of what the IWM does in terms of price action, because this is the index, whereas the stocks itself, those are just equities, part of the index. So hopefully that makes sense. And so right off the bat, we see that the index fund, the IWM, has almost $400 million worth of put options and call options bought today. There were 404,800 call options versus 829,800 put options. However, if we go to AMC stock, there were 706,800 call options versus 613,700 puts. But don't get me wrong, guys, this was not throughout the entire day. Okay, this was definitely not throughout the entire day because there were times in which AMC stock completely went parabolic, and there were times at which AMC stock went completely down, right? In terms of a near term, right? Down 1 or 2 points on the day in a matter of just a few seconds. But this is not a coincidence because around 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., that's when there were a little bit more call options compared to put options, and the call options definitely did much better because as soon as the AMC stock opened up today, the stock went to the upside, and then 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., 191,500 call options versus 151,700 put options. Throughout the day, the volume started declining on the call options and put options. However, near the end of the day, that's really when the volume started increasing. And one of the option contracts that got detected that had an insane amount of volume that a lot of people are saying this was the option flow that really made a lot of people bullish on AMC stock was the $40 strike price that expires this week, July 16th. That is the last day of expiry. This is a $38 to $44.50 bracket, guys. The volume on this option chain, 171,200 call options. That is a 92 versus a 15,300 put option, or in other words, an 8% difference. Again, that is a 92% to a 8% difference. That is insane, and I think this is really the option sweep that made a lot of people bullish, and you guys saw that in after hours, this price completely went parabolic all the way to the upside. And no one knows why this is happening or what is really causing AMC stock to have these random moments where it decides to go completely up in share price or down in share price. But in my last video, I was talking about the IWM. So we know that's one reason, right? Because the IWM controls AMC stock, not AMC stock controls the IWM. And so not only that, but we also have the people betting against AMC stock must cover their position, so therefore they have to buy back their shares. And if you don't understand that concept, my last video talks a lot about how people must cover their position. So therefore, if you guys don't understand, make sure you guys go watch my last video. And now we also know that there are an insane amount of call options flowing in, a 92% to an 8% different ratio, guys. This ratio is just insane. And so even if we go out into the 2023 years, yeah, a lot of people say that 2023, even though people are buying it, it is not in a lot of volume. However, just know that there are still still people that are betting against this stock to both the upside and the downside in 2023. Some of the stress that a lot of people have right now, when there's people buying these stocks all the way and they're making leap contracts where they buy it all the way out 1 or 2 years, that just means that for the long-term investors in AMC stock, this day-to-day price action does not define what the share price of AMC stock will be 1 or 2 years out in the future. And there are a lot of people that end up buying AMC stock and they are not selling it, guys. They are not selling it for at least 1 to 2 years simply because they want to save their money on taxes. They want to save that capital gains tax. So just understand that as well. There's a lot of people with a lot of shares, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 shares, and they're not selling because they want their capital gains tax. So just understand that. Also for AMC stock, in terms of the share price and now the technical analysis, we just reclaimed a really important level. Now, the first level that I was talking about to buy AMC stock in the dip, when AMC stock was trading at $61 a share, I said, wait. We need to wait until 51. And we ended up getting $51 a share when no one ever thought we would. And then when it went to $51 a share and it kept bouncing between $51 a share and $61 a share, I said, we got at $51 a share. Now let's wait. Do not buy. If you would like to sell, that is completely your choice because everyone has their day trading, everyone has their long-term trading. It really depends on what type of trader you are. Some people might be a day trader, whereas some people might be a long-term investor. However, before $51 a share ended up breaking, I said that there will be a lot of stop losses and people will have a lot of stop losses. So therefore, the next level of support for AMC stock will probably be $38 a share. And so therefore, I am not going to add to my AMC position until we get to $38 a share. And so that is exactly what I ended up doing. I did not buy the dip at $40, $41, $42. I bought it at $38. And so that is the next level of support. And then when AMC had a bounce to the upside going from $38 a share, what ended up happening is the stock actually later on ended up breaking $38 a share. And I also stated that there is going to be a lot of stop losses, that a lot of people have stop losses. And so therefore, the levels of support after this is really going to be unknown until there's some sort of foundation for the stock. And fortunately for AMC stock, there was that foundation because we now see a lot of call sweeps for AMC stock. We now see a lot of bullish sweeps for AMC stock. Therefore, what ended up happening, guys? Since the beginning, I've always been talking about levels. So right now, the $51 to $61 level, that was level 1. So level 1. And then there was also many other levels. For example, the $51 level to the $38 level, that was level 2. And so after level 2, there was definitely a level 3. However, that level was unknown. Where is it going to stop? And when is that foundation going to start basing? Well, that foundation ended up basing just yesterday when the stock was around $30 a share, $30 to $32 a share. And so from now on, we can say that the new level of support would be at $32 a share. Or if you want to do $30 a share, you could do that because psychologically that is a level of support that a lot of people will end up buying at because that is a demand zone. So that would be at $30 a share. And so from $30 a share, we can now say that that would be level 3. So level 3 would be right here. And so what ended up happening? Why is this so monumental? Guys, we just reclaimed a new level. We were at level 3, and now we have just reclaimed level 2. The reason why this is important is because we need consolidation now. Consolidation is going to be key for the stock to end up basing back higher and higher. And so with consolidation, we will inevitably be able to go back all the way to $51 a share. And the reason why is because with consolidation, this price will go between these levels and hopefully does not go back to the level 3, because if it goes back to level 3, that is not a problem. However, it is going to take longer for the stock to end up consolidating. As long as this stock consolidates a lot in level 2, that would be amazing because that would allow AMC to start basing, so that AMC could end up making higher highs and therefore reach the ultimate near-term price target of $51 a share. And the reason why $51 a share would be the ultimate near-term price target is because you cannot expect all-time highs for the stock again if we do not reclaim the start of level 1. In other words, where does level 1 start at? $51 a share. So therefore, we need to go to $51 a share before we could go to $61 a share, which was the resistance that AMC had a difficult time breaking. And this was not AMC's fault, right? This was simply a lot of market manipulation. This was because there was not enough demand at this time. This was because a lot of people were betting against the stock. This is because a lot of research firms and a lot of institutions announced that they were betting against AMC stock. So therefore, it was a level of resistance and it was difficult to break. And so therefore, if we do not reclaim $51 a share, then there is no way AMC could go back to $61 a share. Therefore, in my opinion, the near-term price target, and remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but the near-term price target is that I think AMC stock, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but AMC, in my opinion, will be able to reclaim level 2. And then from level 2, it will be able to reclaim level 1. And with level 1, what's that price target going to be? The first price target it will go to is $51 a share. So basically, from now on, for AMC stock, do not worry about the share price unless it breaks a lot of these major support levels. Instead, from now on, focus on the consolidation. And if it is consolidating, just know that it's going to be amazing for AMC stock. And if it stays stagnant, do not worry, because that is also what consolidation is. When the price doesn't really move a lot, that is the best. Okay, so from now on, do not worry so much about the share price going forward, because we are not in a situation where price is what really matters. We are in a situation where the technical analysis matters, because we must have that consolidation that we had back then. Just remember how long AMC took to consolidate, and this took a very long time. Now, I'm not saying that will take a very long time this time, because obviously a lot more retail traders are in this stock, and therefore they know how powerful the AMC stock group is and AMC stock is. Therefore, consolidation I do not think will take months. However, consolidation may take a few days or even just a few weeks, and then therefore we will be able to go back to that $51 level, guys. So with that being said, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.